Well, it's Wednesday. No, it's Thursday. And if you've been following along, I had a couple days that weren't successful from the point of sales. No big deal. It happens. Not unusual that would happen. But then I wake up today. After I get everything set, I got my assistant settled and everything. I go out, get in the car, and head down the road. Got a flat tire. So I take it over Costco because it's right around the corner. You get enough air in it to get to Costco. They don't charge me anything, but it takes them hours to get done. And it's just, this is more frustrating than anything for me, because it's like, oh, now I got to sit at Costco for 2 hours. They said an hour and 20 minutes. Hey, they didn't charge me a cent. And they rotate the tires and everything, which is, Costco's great at that kind of stuff. But the point is, it's just so frustrating sometimes. And this is where this type of lifestyle as a salesperson, when you're getting in the car and you're going out and selling every day, it can be frustrating because you feel like, what next? And, well, you got a flat tire. That's what's next. It's not the worst thing in the world. You just, again, little frustrating things. And you just got to stay positive. You just got to keep going forward. And it's not a big deal. Anybody can get a flat tire, so it's not like, but if you knocked the ball out of the park the previous couple days and made a bunch of sales and your numbers were great, then you'd be like, no big deal. Flat tire, I'll get it fixed and I'll be on my way. But then when you don't have those sales, then that sense of urgency kicks in. And now that flat tire is a big deal, because you need to get out there and get your numbers. So now it's Thursday and I don't have my numbers. So anyhow, I gotta get something to eat, relax for a few minutes, get something to eat, and then get on the road. And now it's midday already, past midday actually, and I need to make it happen. And I probably, without this channel, I probably would just have said, this day's pretty much shot. But it's not, and I'm going to go to work. That's all there is to it. All right, I'll check in and let you know how things go. Okay, so as I said before, I was slow out at the gate with a flat tire, which is kind of annoying, but no big deal. Then I went and had some lunch. Came out and looked, and I got in my car, and in my little side pocket, my little door pocket, I find a centerpiece, my wheel centerpieces in a plastic bag. 2 centerpieces for the wheels. They go just those little caps that pop over the center to have the little logo on them. And I'm like, what are these things doing in the car? So I look at them, they look like they're broke. And sure enough, I pull into a convenience store, look down, and look at the wheels, and 2 of the centerpieces are missing. Well, they're sitting in a plastic bag in my car, broken. So it's just like crazy. I go back to Costco, and I'm like, what's going on? And so you go through a whole bunch of annoyance with them, and I got to talk to the manager and stuff. Which, things happen, but that they just wouldn't say anything is kind of surprising. It is Costco. You expect good service there. And they said, that's normal wear and tear that those things break. I'm just like, well, I get it, but you still, just the way it was handled was quite annoying. But by the time this all happens, it's getting late. Time is ticking by, and I was just like, I started heading home, and I was just like, because I was just like, all right, the gods have spoken, and it's not meant for me to get out there today. But instead, I just went, and I actually drove away from the direction I was to work in, and turned around and went back, and I said, no, I've got to get this done. I've got to go sell some insurance, and I did. So just kind of it was very annoying though, very aggravating, and it's easy to quit. It's easy to quit when you get a reason and another reason, and it's just like, you know, and I talk about this quitting a lot because, again, that's the whole reason for this, the Medicare Millionaire, the whole reason I'm doing this, the whole reason that I'm being recorded right at this very moment. Everybody quits. Not everybody, but the vast majority of people by far never do anything special. And I'm just not going to live that way. I am going to do what I want to do, and I am going to make the things happen that I set out to make happen years ago. And just a matter of doing it, just following through it and getting it done. So I feel good about today. Again, it's a day I certainly would have quit in the past and just said, again, it wasn't meant to happen today. Start off on the wrong foot. It goes downhill from there. But I went out and I hauled ass up the road and sold some insurance. And I feel very good about it. It's like a little win for me. And it's a big deal. Really, it is. I hope you're pushing through on your challenges as well. So I hope you got a goal or a challenge or whatever the hell you want to call it.